Hello everyone, my name is Timon and welcome back to the channel. Today we are diving deep into the debate that has been going on since the earliest days of gaming. A debate that shapes how we design, play, and even judge games. What matters more, graphics, story, or gameplay? And now here I'm going to tell you straight up, gameplay will always be king, period. Stick around because I'm going to break it down with examples, history, and logic that will leave no doubt in your mind why gameplay is the foundation of every great gaming experience. First off, what do we mean when we say gameplay? Gameplay is the core mechanics, the moment-to-moment actions you take. Running, jumping, aiming, solving puzzles, surviving, strategizing. It's how a game feels in your hands. It's the rules of the world and how you interact with them. Graphics, that is just the paint. Gameplay is the brush stroke, the technique, the vision, the soul. You can strip away visuals, audio, even the story, and a game can still be fun. But strip away good gameplay, you are left with a lifeless shell. Let's take a look back. Tetris, released in 1984, is just falling blocks. No story, no characters, no photorealistic explosions, and yet it's still addictive as hell today. Super Mario Bros. 1985, pixelated, simple, and yet millions of people still play some version of this to this day because the controls are tight, the rules are intuitive, the feedback loop is satisfying. Meanwhile, how many visually stunning Ultra HD games can you name that were completely forgotten within a year of release? Graphics age, gameplay endures. Let's fast forward to now. Look at Hades. It's not most graphically advanced game, but the gameplay loop, the combat, the weapon variety, the way it evolves as you play, that's what makes it a masterpiece. Or Celeste, a game that is brutally difficult, visually minimalist, but universally praised for its fluid controls and emotionally resonant level design. Even Vampire Survivors, a game that literally looks like it came out in 1995, became one of the most played and talked about games of 2022. Why, you might ask? Because it's fun, because it feels good to play. That's gameplay, that's what we remember. Now, don't get me wrong guys, I love beautiful graphics. A stunning world can pull you in. Great art direction, it matters. Games like Red Dead Redemption 2, Elden Ring, or Ghost of Tsushima, KCD, Kingdom Come Deliverance, Death Stranding. All these games wouldn't be the same without their incredible visuals. But here's the truth, all the visual fidelity in the world means nothing if the game isn't fun to play. If the controls are clunky, the pacing is off, or the core mechanics are boring, no amount of ray tracing will save it. Gameplay is the meat, graphics are the garnish. A big budget doesn't mean a better game, especially if you spend it for graphics only. Some of the biggest flops in gaming history, they had the best graphics money could buy. Do you remember Anthem? Hyped to the moon, beautiful to look at, but undercooked gameplay and repetitive design killed it. Or do you remember The Order 1886? A stunning visual but felt more like a movie than a game. Gorgeous but hollow. There is a lesson here. A pretty coat of paint won't hide a broken foundation. Some of the most innovative, unforgettable games come from the indie studios working with limited budgets, but what they do have is creative gameplay. For example, Baba Is You changed how you think about puzzle solving. Undertale flips RPG conventions with unique battle mechanics and emotional stakes. Paper Please, literally a game about passport stamping that somehow became one of the most morally challenging games of the decade. None of these games are graphical powerhouses, but their gameplay makes them unforgettable. Ask any gamer, what keeps them coming back? It's not cutscenes, it's not cinematic lightings, it's the feel, the feedback, the flow state. That's why people still speedrun Super Metroid, why Dark Souls fans praise its feel more than its fidelity, why people still make ROM hacks of 30-year-old games. Gamers don't want eye candy, specifically only eye candy. They want to play. Graphics evolve, soundtracks change, trends come and go, but gameplay, that's eternal. The best games aren't the ones that look the best. They are the ones that play the best. So next time when you see a game trailer with jaw-dropping visuals, just ask one question. But how does it play? Because that's what makes a game classic. That's what makes a game last. That's what makes a game a game. I mean, just look at Palworld, Repo, Schedule 1, Balatro. These games, they don't have crazy visuals, but when the gameplay is fun, it catches the people's eyes and minds, and people will willingly spend their time and invest in those games and spend their time playing those games with their friends. But again, please don't get me wrong, I love games with good graphics. Death Stranding, Metal Gear Phantom Pain, Kingdom Come Deliverance 1 and 2, Elden Ring, Ghost of Tsushima, Red Dead Redemption 2. But you need to understand, when a game is visually, graphically is so advanced, it needs to have a good and fun gameplay and a story at the same time. So it can carry, it can complement those visuals. You know what I mean? And these games that I just named, they have it. But the point of the video is that at the end of the day, the gameplay is king. But hey, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe for more deep dive into the gaming culture, and drop a comment below and let me know what do you think. What's a game you love for its gameplay, no matter how it looks? And never forget that I love you guys. Keep gaming, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Timon out.